check your time. 4 minutes past 8 o'clock. Today now still number 25 day for March 20 plus 23 now 2023. Citizen FM 93.7 for Abuja. Now here we there. If you check out for www.citizenfm.ng, you could follow us live anywhere where you day. And even if you feel like you want to check them out for YouTube, we balance here for YouTube there. Citizen FM 937. You go watch us live and direct. Today will be Saturday. We'll check them. Super Citizen on Saturday. Monday to Friday we'll bring you Super Citizen on Super Citizen at sunrise. Super Citizen at sunrise. Monday to Friday. On Saturday like this, we go give you the weekend flavor. Make you know as it be. Normally, by this kind of time, the tomato go down the jump out. The happy say she know well. But as you know, they inside the studio, my body calm down. If they come here, they give me heat. The tomato is a source of heat to me, you know. But I wish her speedy recovery. Make she get by next Saturday. I believe say she could do on ground. Then he get one particular talk when I want to reason together, because this one now he did the headlines, and in fact he did like 2 papers when I see him this morning. And it shocked me. But then I see him there. I want to make still reason check for inside of if you check for where the paper when I see this particular thing now. I see him just now for inside. I don't see him for inside. A day inside of Saturday Independence. Now there where would you check? Where we don't check. One of the headlines: NDLEA applauds reps members for rejecting cannabis bill. So NDLEA clap hand for reps, they clap hand for them, say yes, thank you. The one when be say, reject the bill for the production and cultivation of cannabis for inside of the country. Say that one a very good one. So NDLEA, they applaud reps for that one. Then the rider talks, they insist, say the substance remains a threat to national security. NDLEA, they talk so. Say this thing, what did they talk about? It's still a threat to national security. All right, so that one day there, as he take the B. So I want to make we talk about some of these things. Then as he there on top of Saturday Independent, and he's still there on top of the Daily Times. Now for the Daily Times, he did there where we see Nigerian lawmakers who want to legalize cultivation, consumption of marijuana. That one day there too for inside of the Daily Times this morning. Now some House of Rep members, you know, then they if I make I read small from, they say, as the House of Representatives on Thursday 23 March 2023 at its plenary stepped down bill to grant revoke license for cannabis cultivation in the country. It becomes clearer that the lawmakers want cannabis cultivation consumption lawful. Now, you're going to need to understand, say, they don't propose that bill, and not be the first time. They don't propose the bill. They don't even reason them for the House. Now, the second time, where did they bring them up? Now they step them down so. All right, where NDLEA come outside, they clap hand for them, say, okay, wanna do well, wanna step this particular one down. Now, this thing, last year, the NDLEA come outside, that the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, they don't come outside, they talk, say, the one where they be say, people they ginger. Then 2021 actually, sometime in 2021 we didn't talk this one. The one where they say people they ginger, made them legalize. They call them cannabis sativa, and the name where they call them according by the port. They say the agitation on day to legalize cannabis sativa, and say you know go fit succeed for inside of Nigeria because of say illicit drugs, because they never declassify them. It is still classified as illicit drugs. The illicit drugs, they lead to crime, it will lead to chaos, it will lead to conflicts. Now, so the National Law Enforcement Agency come outside, can they explain now? For instead of statement when they drop from their talk person, with Baba Femi that year, then sometime in 2021, towards the end of 2021, I want to make reference to that particular talk. to take connect with they talk about now. Now, the chairman, chief executive of NDLEA, Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwa, retired. In come outside, got to talk. Say as a guest when it be for lecture, when he go to talk. When be guest for a particular lecture. Now, from there, he take the talk. He say, the proliferation of illicit drugs often engenders a pattern of crime. Say they always they bring one pattern of crime. They come outside. They always they bring chaos, booze, conflict. Say in advanced world, saying a driver of the high crime rate and violent killings for inner cities. So for instead of developing or third world countries, saying as something what they say, it they escalate strife, it they cause quarrel, it they cause strife, it they cause booze. In fact. Now, some things if you don't even take time, if it cause war. Say they play big role in countries when it be say they don't tear countries who don't fight themselves, don't scatter themselves. Say this particular illicit drug use or drug consumption, they follow they cause booze for inside of many places, whether a tribal war, whether any type of war. So like it make reference to what happened for Syria. Like what played out in Syria when it be say don't become a hotbed of Captagon, and waiting play out for Afghanistan when it be say then they into opium for that side. Now in go ahead come to talk. So we have seen narco terrorism in countries like Colombia, Mexico, countries when it be say narcotics now things when it be say they narcotics and terrorism now 5 and 6 they don't now part of the terrorist activities for some of those countries like Colombia and Mexico where they be say they get drug cartels drug cartels we don't be very powerful they won't even become like say them be law on their own. In fact, if some people go believe that they're more powerful than the law self for in those countries, Colombia and Mexico. Okay? So, he said these things are real cases, not be scenarios. Now, what did they happen for the world? Places where drug use don't become the structure where they don't build around drug use, it don't choke. It don't they affect government, it don't they affect governance, it don't they affect the peace. It don't affect the protection of lives and properties. It don't affect things upon things for those places. Okay? Now, based on that one, among many things, in short, wait the statement long. Make I see whether I could just read small of some of those things. Now, he says, these are real cases, not scenarios of where and how illicit substances played a role in the society's rapid descent. Say, when they make reference to Mexico, Colombia, Afghanistan, Syria, he said these places now countries where they guess, they talk and say now places where we say because of say they sit down, balance well, the ginger, they support or they endorse the one way consign narco or illicit drug, say the effect or the impact they don't see them loud and clear. They don't see them loud and clear, the impact no be here. Okay? And based on one or two, say the thing, it costs make society drop, and it costs make society, they move towards a failed state. Now, based on that one, they say it is important to an important question for us today. Have drugs played any role in festering insecurity in Nigeria? Say he don't play any role to make sure say insecurity for Nigeria they fester, they worster and worster, they increase. You know how wound they fester. Person go get wound, the wound go come the bless the wound go come the spread, come the come out water, they come out pus, they come out some things. He said question when he want ask say this drug use and drug abuse, sure he don't make insecurity to worse for this country, Abi never make. Then he can answer him. He said the answer is yes. Now so you take answer. And he said based on this one, say evidence plenty, well to show. Say waiting in the talk, not true. He said we do not have the luxury of allowing narcotic economy to take roots and thrive in our society. Say we not go fit. Say we go as today like this now, we want allow narcotics economy, make it take roots and thrive in our society. He said, no. He said, Africa, nay, Nigeria has enough problems. So maybe they no go add narcotic problem or join on top of our problems. So Many no go. Many no go. Many no good with it. Add all of those ones inside of the problems with the around. So now NDLEA based on that one, they come outside, they clap hand for rep, say okay, the one where the B say they oppose this particular bill, we concern legalization of cultivation, production, and consumption of marijuana for inside of the country. Now, I don't go lie you, based on 102. Now, if you check them, one of the areas where they shock plenty people, where you go see as the problem, be when you see the accessibility of these things to young people. You go see young people, they come outside, drug abuse, drug use, young people. Now, two things they involved. If they talk, say, okay, say this narcotic economy, we can't allow it inside of the country. But who they sell the ones where those young boys and girls they use? How they take the spread? How they take the go around where people they see them? Yes, we got to give massive shout out to the Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency under the leadership of Buba Marwa. We got to give shout out to them because I don't go lie, so many things they when they be say we don't see major arrest, major confiscation, major bustings where they don't do for Lagos, for different parts of the country, where they don't take down some kind of cartels for inside of the country, some big names for the matter. They don't arrest them. We don't hear all those ones did the news. Now, but how these things take the proliferation, how the proliferation, how they take the go around, how they take the touch people, that's now where the concern they. Because you don't do illegal things, and it's still there accessible. How manage? Where the leaking hole they? Where the weak link they? Because this thing, we don't even need to talk too much on top of this matter. The effect on our young people, there. Young people where they think they mess with their thinking, they mess with their lives, they change the way when they say young people they see life and they do things. Okay, so that one day there. Now, but some of the arguments with some of this some of the people they make, some arguments that they make, we say, make I tell you the truth. Hello, they out there and somebody is making money from the black market. Why don't you legalize it so that it becomes a legitimate source of income? That's an argument where some people they bring come outside so that they go they taxable, make it become source of income. But NDLEA and other joint body, many joint body they frown against. In fact, even reps don't say no. They frown against them because yes, the impact. Now you go look, you go look money, not be everything. You go to look the money, but also look the impact, the damage what this thing go do to our young people, to our society, to crime, to terror. How you go take encourage crime, encourage terrorism, and all of those ones. All those ones they there. So when I see the headline, I just check and I say Habamana. Which kind? So reps been the reason this matter. Now wow, so reps been the so now the reason this matter, but they many people go tell you say then they happy to hear say they don't step them down, they don't push them aside because go all well. Meanwhile, for inside of Lagos State there, you remember that bus train crash will happen, and you remember how they arrest the driver will be Oluwaseun Osinbajo. He be a name with our vice president. I don't know why he involved for that kind of thing. Because our vice president a gentleman. But anyway, the man, you remember when they arrest him, the question he talk many things, say the car get problem, a fault of the car, the boss when he drive, say the boss get they faulty. Although say many people say, the man, listen to warning. Listen to warning from the railway people, listen to warning signs, and according to some people, they say he used earpiece, blocking head, he was reckless, many complaints. Now, last, the Lagos State government, they don't arrange themselves, they set to charge the driver of that particular staff bus where involved the accident with the train, in them no Oluwaseun Osinbajo like we talk, they want charge them to waiting manslaughter. Now they want charge them with So Ingo answer for that particular one according to the updates way they there. Because some people don't buy on top of that matter. Yes, maybe to buy them no they intentional, which is why they charge with manslaughter. Maybe no really want buy them, but whether they check them, anyhow we still check them, people they buy for the matter. Both young people, both students, both very sad one there. Now you can remember, say that particular collision happened for March 9 for PWD railway crossing for inside of Ikeja, the state capital. Now the bus get employee of the state government on board, and then the train drag them, crush one side of the bus and woundure some people and buy some people for the matter. So last that particular young man, they don't serve him. He don't collect. He's set to, according by how they put him, say he's set to be charged with manslaughter. All right, so all of those ones they there this morning. Now some other things them will pop up when I want me to still check and before 9 o'clock, 20 minutes past 8 o'clock this morning. Now the one when they say kepu they fly up and down, I don't even know where the kepu they come out from. Say President Muhammadu Buhari no one handover. I don't know where that talk come from. When they say fake news, well, the presidency themselves, they don't come outside, they don't talk, say, that during by the time of yesterday will be Friday, they don't talk, say, make una leave this talk now. When they say President Muhammadu Buhari, you don't get any time when he talks, say, no go hand over to President-elect Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So where they carry the gist they come from? The senior special assistant to Presido on media and publicity will be Malam Garba Shehu. For inside of statement, he squeeze face like who drink bitter leaf water. Squeeze face, say, hey, all the people where they carry this one, in call them fake news brigade. That's what he call them. Say, ona be fake news brigade. That's what in TikTok. For the one when they carry fake quotes, give them to President Muhammadu Buhari. You don't get any time we in talk like that. So that one day there. So I don't know why that particular gist they come up, but many people don't they talk don't they fly up and down. If you call them rumor, if you call them anything, but they good. Say the presidency don't come outside now, don't clear the air on top of that one, come out and for ground, make everybody know, says, hello, this thing, they happen, no be true, okay? And then still on still, now, I've been one make I hear from you, because when I did talk earlier on, and somebody, they tell me, say, gets one particular bank, where they point to me yesterday, they say the bank, they pay, go. They pay, go. So you just go there, put your column money, no crowd. So I don't know whether the thing done easy like that too. For your side though, you they see cash collect, you don't they see the money. Now nobody they ask old note or new note again. Yesterday, make I even gist you. Yesterday when I did somewhere, the woman they say yam. Okay, so she they say roasted yam. I just did beside there. I said make I chop roasted yam because now mama born me. No be from firewood I come outside. Now human being born me too. Make I chop. Make I touch it. So I then when I touch it, so one guy come, the woman come and say, now old note you want give me a been a new note. Because me normally I pay POS. The woman they do, you get POS person beside them. So waiting I chop there, now POS I take pay. But when the guy want give him cash, he ask the guy say, the guy where the person come after me, he ask and say, old note or new note. You need to see what happened there. Only that question where that woman ask, the only person when no pounce on that woman, na me. And me, I let busy they laugh because the whole thing they funny to me. Everybody around, even people who just be like said in the past where nothing really concern them, like say them be passers by, or everybody pause, they face the woman. Old note on new note. What you know? Which new note? What in the worry you? Which kind of old note and new note? By this kind of time, make you even pray. Make you see anyone at all. What it concern old note and new? He Kangare. Oh man, not be smart, They face the woman, change them for them. The boy, when they ask the question, they change them for them. Other people, they change them for them. Everybody change them for them. Say, no, talk nothing again, Which one be old note and new note? You see anyone? Not be you get which one where you see. They say old note or new note. You still they select note by this time. No be small blala of mouth. Oral blala. Oral flogging. when them flogged out woman. Not be small, oh. Me self, I can't feel for the woman. But last, you know, as the thing take be, well, that one of the just something when I experienced yesterday. So I want to talk about this talk about this cash matter, because the question now not be old and new notes anymore. The question are notes, which one they available, because we know the Supreme Court don't give the go ahead, say make the old notes circulate side by side the new notes up until December. December is still a long time from now. All right. So now Central Bank they don't confirm and say they don't move some of the banknotes go the vaults of the commercial banks. So make everybody expect to get money from commercial banks or different side of the country. Now they talk say as part of the coordinated efforts to ease the circulation of banknotes of various denominations, the CBN now don't move this money to those banks. And they don't direct the banks, the commercial banks, open your door. Open your door. Like today will be Saturday now. If I come on here now, they go check different from bank. They say that they work on Saturday. Why not they open? Come here, come and explain. Come and explain. Shebi they say that go open. Saturday, Sunday. Why not they open? Come and explain. So that one day there, they said they don't give them directives to work today and to work tomorrow. So we're going to keep our eyes on top of that one to ease the whole matter. Okay? To ease the whole matter. As he take the B. Now, the one we concern investigating investigations where they go on, make I just give you some updates. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, they don't talk, say, as they hot, as they talk, say then they investigate two ministries. Okay, two ministries where double payments were made for the same contracts under this particular administration, under the same government. So you get two ministries. When it be say the ministry, the two of them, they pay double payment for the same contract. Already, that one na fraud. You just be like say you they collect money for somebody buy shoe, you collect money, you collect another second money from the person's hand. So they're very now you know they legal by many standards. Okay, so the EFCC chairman Abdul Rashid Bawa come outside going to talk, say one of the ministries now say then they involved in 20 contract frauds running into 4 billion. 20 contract frauds running into 4 billion. Now what did they happen for we ministries them? What did they really happen? Because it is very sad. Say many things they to done need to they done or need to make them do. Many things they on ground for some of these ministries. Some Nigerians need a lot. So if somebody sit down from ministry, they run this kind of package, you know. Well, I hope say the law go take in course. That if they really confirm and investigate them and find them guilty, say true. Now say it be. I hope say the law go take in course based on. How you take B. Now, some people been on the fly around before yesterday where they talk, say the Chief Justice of Nigeria, CJN, Olukayode Ariwola, say him be not sneak out. You know, say when people start to bring kepu, they hear some kind of language. Say he sneaked out. He sneaked out. Say he sneak out of the country to go meet the President-elect Bola Tinubu for instead of London. Now, you go remember, say they may not declare Tinubu winner or score of the presidential election, and many court cases there on ground. Now, but the people they say the CJN Olukayode Ariwola sneak out go meet her for London. Now, so the thing got they fly around. Why you go meet them? Nobody know. Waiting when nobody still know. They fly around like gist. Now, but yesterday will be Friday. The Supreme Court don't come outside the contact says, hello, make una forget all this talk. Make una forget all this talk. Say that one allegation and not be true. In fact, according by Kepu, some people talk say it be like say they see him when he go worship for mosque for inside of Abuja. So that one means you no go anywhere. Make people calm down with that particular one. All right, so make we talk about some of these things. Check the time now, 8:29. Make we yarn about them. Make this one move us. Go reach where 9 o'clock day. 9 o'clock, we go bumpy on top of this particular arrangement based on 102. Now, the numbers they there where you go fit to take a call us. The numbers they there 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205 0818 22 22 206. You go drop message for WhatsApp, Seth. Make we read your message quickly on top of 0818 22 22 205. Hello, who did this say?
Hello, Ezemmuo, I greet you again.
Morning again to you, dear. Now who be this? Now who be this, I beg? Michael?
Exactly.
Michael from Nasarawa. Welcome.
Thank you. This, the Chief Justice of the Federation has become a kind of a worry to us.
Why? Why so?
Yes, because this man sneak out.
No, but they say they're around. You know, sneak out. Now, rumor. Supreme Court don't debunk that one, and they said they see him yesterday for Abuja.
But did you watch that? I believe even if you cannot be able to, because of media where you represent, I believe in your phone you have seen it. Just like I have also seen it. This man on the wheelchair. So the thing is that we are too worried because of we know that the election. A lot of election cases are within the court, and it happened to be the Chief Justice of all of them who can perhaps preside over it. And if people begin to raise eyebrows like this, you shouldn't blame anybody because it has been happening before. So if it happens again, we just because we doesn't want the history to repeat itself. That is why when people are raising they always come out and say deny everything. But at the end of the day, those things that people say will turn out to be the truth. So we believe, okay, let us give them the benefit of that. But giving them that benefit of that, it's not only when things are being damaged before we can be able to get. Let us now begin to interrogate whether this man speak out or he did not speak out. But they have come to the media to debunk it, and then when they debunk it like that, it makes us to go back and then forgetting about. At the end of the day, the deed will be carried out, and then we begin to shout again. But let us fold our hand, be watching until see the final outcome of it. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much for that one. We don't talk there, Michael. Till we see the final outcome. Anybody they decide? Hello? Yes, I would hear you.
Yeah, Jerry calling back.
Jerry, welcome back quickly, my brother. Let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, as you need what we are saying, because we are into media, you understand, but we will be like this, know what is happening. Is this how Onaga meet Atiku in Dubai? We caused him to remove him by anyhow.
I know they hear you clearly. Please.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you sound muffled, like say an impressed pillow for your face.
I say, first thing happened during Onaga when he meet Atiku in Dubai. That's what he caused removing of him from that place. Say why he meet Atiku in Dubai. Also, we can meet Tinubu in London during the campaign, and he denied it. So they cannot come out and tell us it's true to the meet. They cannot call us, but we know what is going on. Go back to drug of the team where National Assembly want to put something like
House of Reps, particularly.
House of Reps. You see, this drug is costing youth, especially youth.
Yes.
When you look at the election, the violence that happened in the election is the influence of a drug. You understand? So I don't know how person who will bring that bill. Instead of bringing who will help you, they are bringing the who will destroy you. As I'm talking to you now in my city, almost 4 people here are, when you say, normal man. You understand? Because of influence of this, let me say, candidate or you have a many name. You understand? Even in the road, apart from this, when you go into this gym, what they call Google, this thing, they have already carried this thing low that if you have 50 naira, you can protest it. You understand? All this is problem. It's causing huge problem. Anything who is against it, I want National Assembly, upcoming National Assembly to do something about it. If not, youth in Nigeria now, anywhere, not only here, anywhere part of Nigeria, it's like what they call Urumiri in the beach. I don't know whether you know about
Mets. Yes, Mets. Crystal Mets.
Yes, it's also destroying the youth in that part of country.
In the east.
this House of Assembly did not bring anything since 2015 till now. What we have to use. If you look at it, youth are the hardest work people in the whole world, both from Nyanya to Feti, from anywhere part of the world. It's the youth that bringing this economy into this country. And now they are looking what will destroy the youth. When you take this thing, according to people, we're taking that you as you do like this, you don't be like ants in their eye. They cannot rest. Nothing they can behave anyhow. I bet anything we will destroy you. I bet we don't need it. They will bring something, we will help you to create more research. What the youth will produce. Look at China. They are managing their population through youth.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
It's not our distance. I bet. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that one. We don't talk as you take the B. Well, interesting conversation there. We go still a follow up, but then quick update on top of that one. 8:35 now waiting time, don't they talk? Now they say the consolidated bill according to Premium Times this morning. People will sponsor them. One of the sponsors now Miriam Onoha, the person APC rep member from Imo. Then Benjamin Carlo, APC member from Abia, plus including Olumide Oshoba, APC from Ogun. Then they seek to amend the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency NDLEA Act to allow cultivation of cannabis for recreational and medicinal use. Now, so they take talk. Now, but no be so, as they talk and so now way they sound like this. No be so it sound though, because the damage way they do, according by NDLEA and according by what people they see, Jerry don't come out, don't call, talk about some of the things when they see around. So it not be so. You know, sound that interesting for ear. Hello, who they decide?
Ezemmuo.
I greet you.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
So when tomato no come now, you can't be happy. Let me go down my when she comes.
But they not do any about. I say when if she come now, she no go. You don't bless say they don't put needle for my body.
Ezemmuo.
Yes.
Give us the local name. The local name. We know for marijuana.
Yes. Well, that local name, I know one loud and too much. Let me say I never hear the local name. At least everybody know what they talk about. So, make we go.
Ezemmuo, the thing is this. If it's on the medicinal ground, it's okay. But we have the laws. This country now, because when we say the abnormal, let be normal now. Yes, for everything that happens in this country now, you way they normal, unless you as normal person. If they can't legalize marijuana, do we have the resources to curtail it? We cannot be comparing ourselves to developed clients. In the other countries, if you commit crime, they don't use sentiment. They apply the law as the law speaks. In our cases, big man will cut corner. Now only small man the law they catch for this country. So I think I give thumbs up to what Marwa is saying. We are not there. If they legalize marijuana now, guys, so many things will happen. So
many wrong things.
You go they see there for streets. When never even legalize and they see boys if you come my end for checking point there, you get one hot joint for there. This early morning now, you go see boys. Police they pass and they need do anything. I not go lie you. Call my this early morning now, you see boys carry the waka as if na normal thing. In those days, now it's a bush. Now people they take that thing, they go hide. They even they do no. But these days now you see where they never even legalize them. Police even struggling to see how they go control people if they can't legalize and come. So I believe what Marwa did is okay. And those way they talk about the CGN, because of the
CBN or the CJN, CBN or CJN.
The CGN, I think the CGN issue where they talk about this that they is not feeling fine.
Yes.
And because of the trust, because of the misplaced of trust in the country, that cause all these things. So I believe if we trust ourselves and we are doing things right, nobody will raise eyebrow and say this one they happen. Then to the CBN. If you open shop and market not the inside, who go come buy them? If you just open ordinary kiosk, nothing the inside, who go come inside? If no bank open, the money they for the bank. The money they for inside bank where they won't open on Saturday. We will go try. Then we will give you feedback. We'll give you feedback on Monday.
So you never see since yesterday. You never see money since Thursday when they talk this thing. You never see money collect Thursday yesterday.
The thing is skeleton now. The thing is skeleton. Okay, one of the bank with my one of the for how many days now? The one where they use. Now for town, like they say they dispense. The ones with they around here, I see they dispense. And if you don't dispense, go see the queue. Go see the large number of queue. So now I ask the question. You see, like I open shop, I not give me goods like I take said the good sell for inside the shop. Now empty shop I go open. And question I ask you.
All right.
Ezemmuo, good morning. God go help us for this country. I know this country go better before their eyes. Those who don't figure out go get opportunity, you know want to do and make it better. Those who can't get opportunity, God go help us. It go better before their eyes.
I like this the way they always talk. It go better before their eyes. Thank you so much, buddy, for that one way they talk. I like that word. Say you will be say you they think say maybe because the way where the country be, it they benefit you, you they enjoy yourself. Say no worry, before your eye. Koro. Good morning to you. Who they talk
Good
there?
morning. My name is Samuel from Apo.
Samuel Onyapo, welcome to you this morning, my brother. Make we hear from you.
Yesterday I've been the call now, but nothing get you.
Hey, my brother, no vex.
And I open mic. Because I want to do some contribute for should I open mic.
Oh, yeah, carry come. Make we hear you now.
Because of the headline where you read.
Yes.
The react about the how the group Nigeria as a terrorist country. Understand?
Yes.
And we also read about how Boko Haram, the people with their key, when they steal about millions of naira for their hands. Understand? So what is that come tell us? They tell us say those people who stay behind those Boko Haram say they get the left for this society. Understand? And in Nigeria we don't say because people they talk we say enough. We they say about president and his wife the same Muslim. The CGN who they talk to na Muslim they are the general na Muslim and so. What do they talk to say? These two religious bodies they fit coexist without any rancor. That if we will not go do any of the religions should not do anything where we say it go carry the image of Nigeria. Be it Christian or Muslim, because the issue of religion is a very sensitive issue for Nigeria, understand? And with that we're not going to talk about it. Because if we go to the book, we leave everything for inside this thing. We could leave everything for this thing. Who will represent the other party, which is the Christian part, when they come to national critical issues? So all these things are not the way we're supposed to look very good with balance. Because as far as this thing about Muslim and Christian for this thing, make the balance and make Christian day, the Muslim day for national and this thing, make them represent each other well. Understand?
Yeah.
And so that's what this issue of this bill for this cannabis that they talk about.
Yes.
You see, anybody get time to anybody get time like the Bible. You can choose the way you like to waka. You get what I'm saying? Like me, where you see me here, so I waka with people when they smoke people well, but I don't test that one day. I not test that one day. You feel like to go say alcohol you could drink, but you feel choose say you not go drink. Understand? Choose the way you go waka. So if you do medicinal, they're profitable to people under. Then user, make the legalizer user. Do this thing then.
No, but you can also look, if you say about the legalizer, you can also look the larger society, because they never legalize them, it cause some damages. Imagine say they can't legalize. They always look one side. They look the economic angle and the medicinal angle. What about the damages?
There's a moment I tell you. See, some youth they go the well they're not answer that and say so you they go the open toilet. They go to Smith's toilet. Have you never heard that before?
Well, I hear them, but I don't really not here. They hear them. Not here.
They go to open it, so they don't anything to investigate them. So what you do, they really need to do. The National Regulation Agency, they really need to go into the main sensitize people about this thing. Not be saying to leave them. Understand? That's what they need. Talk to them about maybe this religious body. Maybe they talk to the youth for their churches and their mosques. Tell them the dangers of all these things. Because everybody gets the right to work out the way you want to work out. I feel see bad thing, I come out my eye inside. It don't affect me in any way. You get what I'm saying? Then this issue of a power of it is, you see, make you not just go to kill yourself for this thing, because corruption the thing don't eat deep into the fabric of Nigeria society, into the society of Nigeria. Understand? So all this thing, we don't see all this thing well before. All these ministers or all these people when they look at money to themselves, they think all this thing done there before. If you know say you got deliver to fight them, make you fight you, but if you know say you don't get deliver, make you leave them. And that's how I go talk my own.
All right.
Ezemmuo.
Okay, Samuel, thank you so much. Good morning to you there. When you don't talk your own there, well, liberal mindset, but then we go also to look the larger good and the legal implication. Who they decide? Morning to you there.
Okay, my name is Patrick.
Yes, Patrick.
Okay. Yeah, I want to talk about this, whether they legalize marijuana or not.
Yes.
Even though you ask one question now, say, what about the damage?
Yes.
So far, so good. The damage has already been done. So the question now is this: what are we doing to stop the continual damaging? So what are we doing? So now let me go to the point where they say this House of Reps members they try bring out. If it is for medicinal purpose, it should be legalized. It should be legalized. They say smoking is dangerous to health, but people are still smoking.
That's
you have not legalized, but people are taking it. We know people that are taking it.
Okay.
So the fact that it's legalized, I don't mean to say they say everybody should go and buy it and take it. No, it is for medicinal purpose.
That means you go get regulation.
There is benefit to it. There is benefit to it. I'm not a medical expert, but I don't want to watch one documentary where they say they talk of the benefit of this cannabis.
Okay.
I think it helps in.
Hold on. Before you go advertise, hold on, Patrick. Before you go start today, give us the benefits, because as me and you they talk now for this radio.
Yes.
This cannabis is an illicit substance. So we're not gonna come. They give the advantages for radio. You all right? Now, hold on.
Before this House of Rep members,
yes. Why
they check all these things? They know that it has benefits. So this one where they say, okay, if they take a personal, not take a personal, my brother.
No, not take a personal because I not take a personal because I don't wonder. I not take a. You don't hear me?
Okay.
I not take a personal. I just talk say. I mean, I dey look and say, this thing so it gets the downside, and the downside they overshadow the good side. The NDLE oga give you instances of countries like Mexico, Colombia, where cartel, where this thing don't build, you don't do stronger than some governments. Nigeria never they matured enough for all those kind of things.
But do you know that this Colombia and Mexico they're talking about the cocaine they will go with
cocaine a different ball game. We don't talk about this particular substance.
This one that these reps are talking about, they know say many people begin to come just like that. It is for medicinal purpose. Is that not what they say? It is cleared out. They don't say they don't legalize and everybody go take it. If anybody that cultivates it, anybody that is come and buying it, it is for medicinal purpose. If they see anybody that is going contrary to it, that is when the law the full hammer of the law should come against that person. So that is how it is. But so far so good, people are taking it. We know boys that are taking it. We know men that are taking it. We know women that are taking it. So we should not behave as if Nigeria is a stand. So the thing that is there is that how do we amend the damage that this thing is causing to our society? How do we educate our people to stop taking it? That it is dangerous to their health. These are the things that we should be concerned ourselves with. But this the proposal is good. Cultivate it and use it for medicinal purpose. There are benefits to it. Thank you. I'm sorry if I'm sounding somehow.
No problem.
I'm sorry.
No problem. Thank you for that one. We don't talk. Hello, who did decide quickly this morning? Make we hear from you.
Good morning, my brother. Citizen Olushola is calling.
Citizen Olushola, Eyomi, Latibo.
Lati Karuni.
Lati Karu. Welcome, my brother. Make we hear you quickly this morning.
Thank you. Anything that is not right is not right.
It's not right, of course.
Before anything can be a medicine, do we consult expert on it?
Exactly.
And they recommended for you. What is illegal is illegal. In the Holy Book, God say that there is no way you use illegality to heal yourself. Like in my own, you say, okay, this is alcohol or something like that. There's no way you want to mix alcohol with agbo, all this way they say, and you say it's going to cure. No, these are the two different ways. The blessing that God has put in water is even enough to cure anything that alcohol will do. So if you say that thing is very medicinal sometimes, as any medical expert
come out to recommend it to you?
And what is the measurement recommended?
The dosage.
The dosage. But you see our people even people eat abnormally, not to talk of taking the eat abnormal. So it is until when medical experts enter, because you can say before you can say it's very medicinal, is this thing. What is not good is not good. Because if they allow Nigeria to be taking it or they legalize it, it's going to be in rampage. It's just like giving ammunition to Nigeria, just like what's happening. Misuse it. Even some of them can even quarrel with their wife and carry gun out and do anything. So all those things should never. We have not matured to that stage. Anybody that is taking it secretly, it should be. It is doing it on his own. So when any enforcement catch up with him, I think they should deal with him.
All right.
See, from today to tomorrow, cocaine in other countries is death penalty.
In some countries.
Even it's not a religion aspect. Like Singapore, they are not religion or Islamic or any Christian something. It's
just the law. Just the law.
Because they know the consequences. God bless Nigeria.
God bless Nigeria, citizen Olushola. Thank you for that one. Hello, who they decide this morning?
Hello, good morning, Ezemmuo.
Morning. Who they talk there?
Ezemmuo, this is David from Central Area.
David from Central Area. Quickly, you get like 1 minute because our time don't they go. Quickly.
Okay. Just like what the last said. What is not good is not good. Nigeria doesn't. We don't have that system that can control the outburst of this cannabis once it comes out. As it is now, we don't even have the system to control it. The NDLEA, they are trying so hard to curtail the outcome of this thing. What if they legalize it? So I don't subscribe to the legalization of this cannabis. If you want to, we have research institute. They can license them. Those are controlled institutions. They can monitor them. They can give them the licenses. Okay, you are as an institution, you can do this. Then you'll be monitored because they are institutions. They are research institutions. Then they are experts as well. Research institutions, they are experts. They know how to control and the quantity, what to do about it.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you, my brother David, for that one. Who they decide?
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning.
Morning to you there. Who they talk?
Regular caller, Isa Ashiku.
Isa Ashiku, citizen. Welcome, Sakwa. Let me hear you quickly.
Yeah, about this cannabis matter. We thank God that they throw the matter away. It's not something good. It's spoiling our children and it's making these bandits to get power to be attacking people. So what I'm saying about this Chief Justice have been intimidated already since he visited Nweke to declare something open in Port Harcourt. The APC have been threatening to remove him. So he's fearing now. So we don't feel that we can get justice of this all judiciary. He may likely like to please them so that he should not be removed. So the Nigerian politics is in danger. Nigerian politics is in danger. So it is only God that will save us. And the politicians should be very careful, especially like people like Erufai. Look at yesterday in Nasarawa, women dancing demonstrating naked. Is it good for us in this nation? They will believe people like Erufai misbehaving. He did it in Kaduna, come and did it in Nasarawa.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Isa Ashiku. For that one, we don't talk. Check 7 minutes before 9 o'clock. Now, what's the time don't they talk this morning for inside of the studio? We will not check some things. I will take maybe 1 or 2 calls before we go sign out this morning. Hello, who they decide? Quickly.
Hello, Chief Priest Ezemmuo. Good morning.
Morning to you. Who they talk to us this morning there?
This is Godwin Abuja, the good man in Abuja.
Godwin Abuja, make we hear you quickly.
Make I talk about the Chief Justice of the Federation, CJN. You see, there is no smoke without fire. If insinuation when they come out like this, they see him in London with the president-elect, maybe we not take him with kid glove. Prior to run off to presidential election, we saw how it happened. Some future when they come out like that, say the INEC chair, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, when they meet with this president-elect in Aso Rock at night, before the week period of that election, the information they come out like they filter out, they debunk them, they refuse. Say, no, it's not true. But we saw what played out. How the party can erroneously become the leading party now via glitches of the beavers. And if information then they come out like this, say the Chief Justice, when they meet with the president-elect outside, and it is a way out of the country. Well, maybe we begin to pray God, say, the way they will handle the issues of these aggrieved aspirants, the litigations where they caught now, as pertaining the election, they say no go well. But we no doubt how the outcome will be like. But they say anybody who go to equity must come with clean hands. If the Chief Justice really there in the country, and to prove say a no day London as per waiting they happen, if there right make it begin to show himself up for many people they say, maybe we see say true. You know they like they say. Otherwise, I dey fear say things go good normal the way we really want to make it be. God bless this country.
God bless Nigeria. Thank you so much, my brother, for that one. 4 minutes before 9 o'clock. Time. Don't they tell me, say, oh yeah, pack your things and go. Now, waiting time to tell me. But I look when I make I just squeeze in one last test call. Because the where the phone lines the ring. One last call, quickly.
Thank you, Ezemmuo, for squeezing my last call.
Time not there, so you get very limited. Citizen Olushola, go ahead. Very limited time. 20 seconds.
Thank you to my brother. The country is not in danger in case of anything.
It is not. The politics is not in danger. Somebody said something like that. Yes.
When governor in the position to rig election is losing election, what do we expect? The problem is that when we have candidate, we should put it in mind that our candidate can win or lose. When he lost, we should not say that country is in danger.
Okay.
That's the problem. Unfortunately, we don't want to take it. We have to take when you go for sport, you either win or you lose. Even the best player is losing. What else? God bless Nigeria.
God bless Nigeria. Thank you so much, Citizen Olushola, for that one. We don't talk. Thank you. I've been just chip that one in, but Citizen Olushola don't take and come off of my mouth already. When they talk about when they say in danger, well. Now, very strong word to use. Quickly, I see your messages. Chief Priest at the Vex with CBN and other collaborators. This cash crunch done the hit below the belt. I cannot feed well for this fasting. Talk less of reaching out to the elderly ones around me. Something has to be done before next week. If not, people will begin to rain holy. All right, thank you. Say, I done the Vex, no be small. Who they talk? Caller, thank you. Caller saying they provoke. Say this thing now, no be waiting. We talk now with the see. Say anything the hit and below the belt. All right, thank you, caller, for that one. Where you don't talk this morning. Here we go bump me 9 o'clock with the entire newsroom. Make we go here waiting they happen for below the world. Shout out to all my we don't join us from morning. Go reach just now. Make we do them again on Monday. I go appear on Top Super Citizen at sunrise. Shout out to William Duke, first time caller from Maitama. Shout out to GB from Livecam, Jerry from Outa, David Central Area, Patrick from New Cairo, Michael from Nasarawa, Bode from Nyanya, Samuel from Apo, Citizen Olushola. Shout out to you there, Isa Shiku from Maraba. Shout out to Godwin Abo. Shout out. Make we go newsroom. Make we go here waiting. They happen. They call me the chief priest. No touch a radio. Enjoy yourself. Ramadan Kareem to all we brothers them. No touch them.
Hello, Abuja. You are listening to 93.7 Citizen FM, the latest radio station based in Nigeria's capital. Our station seeks to broadcast a broad mix of culture and views with priority given to development programming to